Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to speak about the subject of why is everybody offended about everything? Literally, I found this pattern more and more as time goes by, that people are just offended by literally everything. And I think it's more than just the fact of being offended. I think that it's more the fact that there's been so much change in our society in the past couple of years and in the past decades that has made it to a point where everybody's kind of on edge. But as a human being that has feelings and that is tolerant about everybody and literally, just wants good for the world, and I feel like a lot of people have that too, I think it's a little bit silly that everybody just gets offended. Usually if you get offended about every single thing, then that means that there's a problem. It's almost fake, if that makes sense. It's kind of like saying that you haven't stolen something and you get super offended by it because maybe you did steal it. And I feel like everybody's trying to be so pro about everything that at the same time they have these things that are, obviously as humans you always think and you always have different thoughts and different things, and you can have good thoughts, bad thoughts, and a lot of varieties really. And the thing is that then when you get offended to such extent where everything is bad, well, again, it almost becomes that you are that person. You are offended by the thing and you overreact to it because you are a thief, or you are anti-gays, or you are anti different kind of religions, or whatever it is. And at the same time, I think what's also happening is that TV channels and the news and all that stuff are trying to find some sort of something to talk about in some way, and something to make a big deal out of. Because if you do make a big deal out of something, or if you do complain about something, you're also trying to get the whole public to be with you, and you just can't say anything wrong, and you're always on eggshells and on tippy toes. And especially for people who are celebrities, or for people who have some sort of say, like they always have to be on their edge because something that they say might actually be taken completely out of context, and now they're the worst racist or the worst womanizer or the worst person in the world because they said one thing. Yet behind closed doors, regular people sometimes are beating their wives, or stealing, or evading the IRS and stuff like that, and we don't really talk about these people because they're not celebrities. But by taking into account the people that are known and blaming them for everything, then you kind of exalt yourself and become a better person, and you are better than those people because you are not in the media. But that's not true. It's not because you're trying to give a blame to someone that necessarily you are a better person. It's just that person had more influence, and sometimes it's easier to blame someone else. And at the same time, I feel that there's a lot of wars happening all over the world. There's a lot of people dying and stuff like that. And by talking about small things, giving blames to people, by getting offended, then you're basically able to divert what people are watching, divert what people are thinking, and make them focus on something that's really not that important. I don't really care what this or that celebrity said. It might be wrong and stuff like that, but they just so happen to just have entertained me in a movie or series. And yes, if they have to go to jail, they can go to trial and stuff like that, but in some way, like, why does my day have to be focused, or the news has to be focused around what this and that celebrity did? I already have enough problems, so why should I think about that? Does that make sense to you guys? Kind of feel like it is. I'm probably offending people by saying that, but again, we live in a society that's so like on edge that no matter what you say, even if you're trying to be the best person in the world, you're offending someone because you don't have their same belief. That's why people, even myself, I avoid subjects such as religion or politics, because everybody is so opinionated with their idea, and that their idea has to be the right one, that you're always going to offend someone. But I just say, great, your idea is fine, my idea is fine, everybody's idea is fine. You're living that way, so it's fine to you. So why not just accept it, move on with your life, and not really worry about it so much? Just live, just enjoy, because life is so short already. The times that you're healthy, the times that you're sick, just the time on earth is just so precious in some way, and it's trickling so fast, whether you are realizing it or not. And again, it kind of goes to the saying of ignorance is bliss, because the people who don't really think about that stuff, they're living, I guess, as if they're going to live forever. And what he said, what she said, it's not going to matter the next 100 years. And one thing that we do need to do is actually take action. And by taking action is by basically trying to build a better world. If everybody was trying to do that, if everybody was trying to help each other out in some way, to some extent, because first of all, you do have to help yourself out, and you can't help everyone, because everyone has to kind of be part of that. It's kind of like ants, like they're part of a colony, we're part of the world, which is our colony, and we need to help each other out. But you can only do that by everyone doing the best they can. And some people, unfortunately, they are going to be handicapped or ill or elderly, so they can't help as much in the same way. But maybe they have helped at some other point, or maybe they'll help in some other point too. And you just have to, if you want to be tolerant of people, don't take everything to the first degree. Maybe a joke was just a joke, a comment was just a comment. Killing someone or whatever, that's a different thing. But yeah, don't look so much at high-speed pursuits on television. Don't believe so much what the media wants you to believe. Try to get information from as many different places as you can. Not from me, not from just the internet, not from just books, but from everything you see around yourself. Always, if somebody says something, accept it, then research it, think about it, make a very educated guess on something, and accept that there's just people that are different, people that say different things, people that want different things, and people that look different, and people that act differently, and that might be right too. It's just that it's not your way of life, it's their way of life. So that's it. That's all I have to say on the subject. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.